Yabeda otwe di ampon totrobonsu basa ya dom nyankopon ase se odende de so ache yen mema adesiman nyina ache amobi biara kwa aba eba abi ene Ojaba TV so emprempren yi de nonsia abo na nsema yensa kan e wo Ghana mantan dunsia nim na nsamufu aboa me asore so se okenkan fu me megibre na me fa me so mo se abi ene Ojaba TV anopa bosio kase na nsem bia ebedi ne ho tesiman ebili se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampeni Ebuna Katem Akonsrahwe miensa ewo Zambia ne mpatem. Sanso na Ghana amemusini awo Zambia edi nsem bi atuja na nsem ena odi atuja kase yedemu ntiremu bebel. Ghana Mampeni adegbeche je na opoku ajiman so akonsrahwe ewo asoye a ehwe adwuma ene adansie so. Sanso ana edom kuma ewo mrahye bedwefie so akasa afa Ghana ye inflation na nsem ana omuka ye nsempi eka wehu ana nsemufu aboa me asoro so na me de ba beso nse abi ene Ojaba TV anopa bosio kase na empani se aboso ba na me japa ntika me ho na yamfa asida PSC emfa ma abi di sika promo me pacho eyade aba eba beboa papa me tro enche na valentine eba enti abi di sika promo yade eba beboa fa ho hwemu na onso nye sika na e valentine oni o kanchuma munya bi na mumfa enkodi the SIA group of companies me pacho mo no me the SIA boho aba tunsuo papa ewo ufie ana esi cosmetics so edi nku papa abakoto bi na already no so entwa yire asante mantem ahinkro ukwo na ope bebe adu tibeto na ko school tech dia SIA hostel na American for dia ma on anope me pacho me me ba beje bre sima aduasa na ma betutu kase no abasa ne asre dia ma ona wanya bi ahwe no medin edi nana Kofi Asare afei ensem no emu enkyeremu say ye share ensem na se dia na ekwa kopiemu ewo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampeni na kachi na nefu amiensa webu na ketem akwa kopiemu ewo Zambia ni nyina na nsrahwe ode ekokomo mo ho na emra onya simpie gina so wo Zambia no ode to omanim se emra so se ebibima nyina ye beka ye ho abom na edwadie ene afenso humasua ne nyoma bebrebe ma oman no etumpon no ye beye ode ne nsem kɔ nanim na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ sise no oba bedu Ghana no amembuo no obenya akofuna so mu sɛ afe ba ko ni no wabu ma no ma na ye fepa sɛ oba Ghana adwuma sem ekɔ anim afe so sika sem so ekɔ nanim enti obɛsrɛ sɛ bi mema nyina no bɛka ye ho abom sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a ye nkɔ ba bi sɛ ekɔkɔbɔ bosia ɛde aba bɛsom ye man.
Some people not just to service loans, and this is what resetting Ghana means, and it is delivering results. Honorable members, I'm pleased to note that Ghana has made tangible progress. Inflation has declined sharply from over 23.4% at the end of 2024 to 3.8% in January 2026. Currency stability has been restored, with the Ghanaian currency appreciating by 32%. And ranking among the 5 best performing currencies in 2025. We've successfully renegotiated our debt obligations on terms that safeguard our national sovereignty and ensure sustainability. And we're steadily exiting the IMF extended credit facility with dignity as partners and not as supplicants. These reforms are not merely national achievements. They contribute to regional confidence and integration. And in this regard, Zambia is a natural partner. The complementarities between our economies, notably in mining, agriculture, energy, and manufacturing, present compelling opportunities for joint ventures, value chain development, and expanded bilateral trade. Right, Honorable Speaker, to achieve economic transformation, Africa must not be ashamed to leverage its comparative advantage in its natural resource endowment. Africa must exercise greater sovereignty over its natural resources if it is to create prosperity for its people. The era where we parceled out large-scale concessions to speculators who then turned around and flipped them for huge profits must end.
Yetwa ensem no so e de ama no wahu dia ekoso e wo ha na eda so aginemu e wo Ghana Mampeni na akache hwa e wo Zambia na ode ne nsem kwa nanim na o kiremu se empempi na ye ne ya pa se wo Ghana ha na open sase na se open se we di impuntuduma bi eda sa nsase nyina eye aban asase na akodi ankrankra bre insem ode ne nsem ko nanim na o kire mu se emra so se on task force ne aposifo ne Ghana soldierfo eto omo gu monten so na Ghana nsase akodi ankrafo bi nsem no ye je se ne ebe ya pese ye impuntuduma bi a ye nyansase na ye de aye.
And we've cancelled several leases that had not been processed yet. These were public lands that were just distributed and looted. I mean, people just carved up and bought for cheap. I mean, lands, there are people who buy a land, government land at 150,000 cedis and turn around and sell that same plot of land for $2 million. And these are lands in prime areas. And yet if you look at the value that they are giving and how much people buy them for and turn around and resell them, it just doesn't make sense at all. And so we've got a committee, they've mapped out, not only in Accra, all the regions, what the status of public lands are. In some places, people have finished building and are even living in the houses. It will be difficult to say, look, we're going to break this house and take the land back. And so in those cases where they have processed title, then what we're doing is we're asking them to pay the true value of the land. The land cannot have been 140,000 cedis in airport residential or somewhere like that. You know, so, but those that were in the process of being done, at the time that we came, we have halted that process and we're taking those lands back. But when we take those lands back, it means that we must find a proper way of making sure that, you know, another group won't come and start selling them again. And so I want to bring something to Parliament about divestiture of public property. If you want to sell public property, you would need the approval of the representatives of the people. And so any public land processing will not be processed at the Land Commission unless it is ratified in Parliament. This will stop the rampant sale of government assets.
Ghana mampeni ekasa wie epe ana Ghana na musini ewo Zambia William Adio or the asida PSA pan e de Ghana mampeni se waba nsrahwe ewo Zambia ne mpatem. Ode ne nsem ko nanim no sambo Ghana mampeni abaso se na nse obepie mu Ghana ha Ghana yensika sem ne amembo hu sem no ekoyiye pa nti se no mo nampa amomuti ayekese no bo odin se o mefri Ghana ha omo nyina no omo ye proud se Ghana mampeni esiesi oman Ghana. Ode ne nsem ko na wiye na okache Ghana mampeni se osre no se ne wanya simpe gina so a wesiesi Ghana no osre so onhwe na onye na Ghana mebuno so ye ho entoyen.
Not just a leader, but a leader extraordinaire. You are the chief architect of development and progress. You are the chief architect of development and progress, guiding Ghana, our motherland, towards a brighter, peaceful, glorious, and hassle-free future. Your Excellency, simply put, you are a beacon of hope, inspiration, and pride. The niche that you have carved for Ghana has made the name Mahama become a household name, synonymous with good governance, economic growth, development, and good deeds, not only in West Africa, but Africa as a whole, Zambia inclusive. Your style of governance and actions have made us proud as Ghanaians, and we are also proud of you. Hence, we walk in the streets of Zambia with our heads high, full of pride and beaming joy. It is our daily prayer that the good God, whom you have humbled yourself and chosen to serve, regardless of your position, popularity, and the day in and day out accolades and praises showered upon you by Ghanaians and non-Ghanaians alike, will contend with those who contend with you and fight against those who fight against you.
Yatwa ensam no so ade ama na wanya bi ahwe na yaba bepie mu ewo Ghana ha Ghana mampeni abedi etire Jane na opoku agiman professor ende wakọ nsrahwe ewo asoye ehwe edansie ene enuma so eno mu akodi nkasubo mu akosra om kama eno mu akotwetwe nkomo ana ode ato anim se oda om ase papa se omo asisi adan na afi so enuma so ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu ha ode ne nsem ko na wieye ana ode to mpanifo anim se aban no ebo om ati dompa se omo hia bibi anasa akade bi ebeboa om na omo adwuma akọ anoro no omo stress omo fameto aban na anim na omo mboa won se ni ebeya agana no yebefa yentoma pa efra.
There's so much light out there, but it looks to me that in this particular building, even in the daytime, you need light. How does that affect our energy? So why are the windows so narrow? Like no air should come in, and yet we live in the best part of the world called maybe it's all their fault in the sense that when you give a child a sheet of paper to draw something, you've given the child a blank sheet. So he's going to fill the sheet with something, assuming that the sheet had windows, it had trees and so on, and you ask the child to work around nature instead of a blank sheet. Every time if you have a piece of land and you call in somebody, you just quickly come with a bulldozer and cut everything and start all over again. So I don't know, these are some of the conversations we have to have with our friends in the training institutions. So really, we are here to say hello. We are here to put names to the faces. We'll hear you do. We want you to know that we have your back. I hear you on finance and so on, and resources. And thank you for your confidence that we can support you. We'll do the best we can, that much we can tell you, and encourage you. Yes, the obstacles are many, the challenges are there, but overcoming them can also be satisfying. So congratulations to all of you. Do some more and make Ghana proud. Thank you very much.
Yada so ejina nkonua ma yetutu kase no abasane asrede ama ono wahu dia ekoso ewo Ghana ha na okọ Facebook a Abi TV official kase ewo ho obenya bi ahwe na YouTube so Abi TV Ghana anopei obenya bi ahwe na waja wadwentire mre papa mu no okenkanfo mekenkan ede ama afi yetoa ensam no so ekuo bi ewo ebibimam ha ya friends African Prosperity Dialogue afi nwa be ye nhyiemu kase pa ewo man Ghana mu ha ama nwa atonsa ede afre His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani esa ni se oni honti oro ni pabo akese e de se na bedi etie Jane na opoku agiman ama okodire mu odumedie na ase ema no emra Ghana mampani abedi etie eni asimpie gina so odumedie na ase no ode ase da piesie e de masa ekuo ipa se omotu omoasi wo se omobe adwuma so e de asoma bibiman e na afin so Ghana ode ne nsem ko na wieye na okirem se Ghana ha no nyuma bebre wo ha enti omo sere se omo mra no mo bebie nyuma se ne be ya embebu na wo Ghana so benya adwuma aye.
Future that excludes young people, women, and small enterprises is not one we can afford to sleepwalk into. It is a belief that lies at our reset agenda. The idea of a reset is to move us from dependency to self-reliance, from fragmentation to integration, from exporting potential to building prosperity at home. Women make up nearly half of Africa's workforce and are a major force in enterprise, especially in micro and small businesses. Our youth account for more than 60% of our population. Across the continent,
Yatwa ensam no so ne kwakopie mu ewo kumawu ene ne mpatem na ene ha me no kase na nanom ahemfo abodwa data ya mane ene amamre ewo kumawu ne mpatam ni nyina eye afahye abosom edi yanim ombedi na afahye no edi eda so papa na ntwi afahye na nananom ahemfu aye amane wie e na ode tu dwa se emra so se eye amebu na wo Ghana no ye de yani bedi ye afahye aye di ni nyina echi ode ne nsam ko nanim na o che se bosom edi yanim ne da etoso miensa ana ye bebo dwa data de edi sa afahye nti osre ankrankre ene Ghana fo nyina se omomla no mombebo ofri se mpani se oyire fi ukro mu hene aben a oyira e wodwabo ase.
The festival is therefore a call to remembrance, a tribute to courage, and a renewal of our collective responsibility to protect our culture and values. Sure. The Papa Festival is a sacred time to reflect on our identity, sure, our origin, and the legacy of strength we have inherited. Sure. Through this festival, we honor ancestral heroism, we reinforce the bonds of unity within our community at home and abroad, sure, and encourage our youth to embrace their heritage while actively contributing to our collective development. Sure. Elders say, sure, a people who forget their past lose their
yatwa ensem no so e de amount na ewiase nyina mpomuden asoye e World Health Organization de yetwa ni tia wa friend who enne omode nsem bi atodwa ana omukire mu se ye friends breast cancer awareness no e say mitire kokurama eto emma nufuo mu no ama no hombre so Ghana ha papa na mame a oda eku ya no de nsem bi atodwa na okire mu se emra so se Ghana ma no abri ni abibia na ebe kompomuden asoye metire hospital na yakwahwe se sa kokuram yale yenya bi anase yenya bi ma ye ntwen enkosi bra ye be hye fa se ye de kai eye breast cancer ansa na yenyina ye beko na mo sa breast cancer awareness e wo se ye hwe na ye di hu djuma fri se se no ba Ghana ha eye kokurama eto ema ye nufuo mu no ama no homene so pa.
The cost of care is catastrophic. Too often a woman is screened but never treated. Too often a child is diagnosed too late. Too often, families must choose between seeking care and meeting basic needs. This is simply not acceptable. WHO will continue to support Africa, and particularly Ghana, through evidence-based global and regional initiatives, including the Global Strategy to Eliminate Cervical Cancer, the Global Breast Cancer Initiative, the Global Initiative for Childhood Cancer, the Global Platform for Access to Childhood Cancer Medicines, and Women's Integrated Cancer Services.
Yatwa ensem no so e de amount encheye ana asoye atwe sikasem so o man Ghana mu hade betu dwa se ye inflation sikasem no e wa 3.8%. Enam so emadom kuma e wo mrahye be de fia babonten de nsem bia betu dwa se sa nsem ya omukan na e bosere mu kan no kra bia enim free say wo be ma e inflation na 3.8% no se no e wo krata so paper so na mo se wo ko adwama so se wo ko to ade a enwama bo ye de mpanti Ghana banhwe na onye bibi emfa ho.
I wouldn't be surprised that the inflation will go to zero. They've been so good, they've been so tactical with everything on paper. CD is depreciating on paper, inflation is going down on paper, everything, interest rate on paper. But the reality on the ground is not. They can celebrate inflation rate on paper. But as far as we are concerned, the inflation rate that is hitting our pocket, hitting our daily lives is different. And it is even worse than it was 23. Quite recently, they were beating and flogging some drivers and mates, forcing them to reduce transportation because supposedly fuel is down. But it is not only the cost component of the fares are not only fuel. The spare parts. Have you checked the engine prices just now? So expensive than it used to be before. When it was even 23, it was better than now that it is 3. So what is the 3? What are we doing with the 3? What are we doing with the 3? Today, roasted plantain, cocoa, has now been moved to 7 cedis. Just a piece of it. The granite they used to sell with the roasted plantain, which is 1 cedi, is now 2 cedis. And even the sizes have reduced. That is what I take, Kofi Brookman.
Well, as I'm hearing that figure, I'm also getting a lot of messages from people who are saying that what they see on the market doesn't exactly correspond with that. I'm sure when the government statistician appears before us, we'll have an opportunity to interrogate the data that they have and match it to what is really happening in the market. We have told you earlier that what the government is doing to achieve these inflationary targets is not actually tackling the supply side. It's actually sterilizing a lot of money from the system. You recall that around October, we told you that the government has sterilized about 60 billion Ghana cedis from the system. In other words, that money is being sucked out of the economy, so people who want to use it to, conduct transactions can't even access it. So it's one thing they're doing it on the demand side and telling you, therefore, that inflation is down to 3.8. But when you go to the market, you see the real rate.
The inflation that we have experienced this time is reflecting in the lives of Ghanaians. We are all aware that before the NDC took over, a bag of rice, it was ranging around 700 Ghana cedi. Today, go and find out whether it's 700 Ghana cedi. Okay? Where there's a need for us to, as well, give credit, let's give credit. Okay? Where we think that there's some genuine criticism to be made, let's make it. Once we begin to have that culture in the way we administer this country, we will make some progress. I can tell you that the 3.8% that we are all talking about is reflecting in the lives of Ghanaians, and I'm not the one saying it.
Yatwa and some so at the amount. Then our Trini Pepe and MPP Amonio ni delegate. Ekoto Santini Eko York and the new Bedu and him 2028 about one. Dr. Mahmoud Maubia and Odin Kunimu about one. And I'm so at my party for you be Ekase about me and you running mate, send your bear, Omobeshe campaign, I say. And I'm so at my penny back order MPP, I know about one thing, send me a bet to just say. And me so say, be you running mate to cry into Omunya Butre, na MPP in Kabomu and Koso answer. I feel so, Omukoso on your campaign, na Ghana for who say one and Omote Suntino, send your bear, moving home. And son, on where you running mate, and I send your Mocaso, me running mate to see an idea, and for soon you say, see, and to Omon train, now I'm and Konem Kakransa.
Too early, isn't it premature? I mean, we just had this election, it's less than a month. And I think that our focus should be on reorganizing our party, restructuring our party, putting the party together, and making sure that the horse, which Dr. Mamadou Bawumia is going to ride on into the election of 2028, which is the MPP horse, the MPP vehicle, the MPP machine, is fit for purpose and is being healed and cured and put together in a manner that it can go forward into this race with confidence, courage, and strength. The question of vice presidential can, I believe, will come further down the road, not now. If you look at it in terms of the widespread of the victory, it means that there is much more broad acceptability of his candidature. But victory is victory. I mean, and that means that he has full authority, he has a full mandate of the party, he's a leader of the party, and he is the man in charge of the New Patriot.
Yatwa and some no so na kwakopemu e wa Asante Mantemu na eye kwambone ye faso edi to efema gudie me chen illegal mining ensa ase bi 800 acres ende impany 4 ede omonsa akoto nsase no so ma won akwa so nyina kama esiesie so se kwa ankrofo efaso eto efema gudie e wo ho no enye ntino sisi a no mo besiesie ho no se ne ebe ya aba no pese opensase ede ediduma bi a omotumi ede
This is 340 or 320 hectares. If you calculate the manholes, pumping the water, bringing soil, this is about $48,000 per hectare. I mean, to think about the fact that as we speak, almost close to 7,500 or more football fields had to be reclaimed. And if you look at the cost, it's very, very clear that government's budget cannot do this work. If you recall the launch of the Tree for Life Reforestation Initiative by His Excellency President John Mahama, on that day he had vowed that we're going to do everything to reclaim our mine out degraded lands. I think it's going to be very fair. And I had a very extensive discussion with the Attorney General and lawyers for government. And the government has not made that decision yet. And lands across different district assemblies are given out by traditional authorities, by chiefs. And Insa is given, which means that you've given the blessing for the people to go and do the destruction. And the damage is done at the peril of the people. And now it becomes the responsibility of government somehow to find huge money to restore these lands. Now, is it not fair that once the lands are turned green, they belong to the state?
Yatwa ensem so na de akopie mu e weti fido mantam mu na encheye e na ebeto dwa se eye nto aso school ba ko e ho aye friends Northern School of Business aye tran transference no busco enei eja akoto mu ho be na wotwini enam so e ma soafo a ohwe mfam so anaso ohwe sikasem so anase mpomdin so ene mpanifo bebre apomu akohonom omukọ hono omukosi osoafo ohwe humesu asonso so e wo honom ama ode ato anim se eye tatorentiam a eto omu wo hoi omu ba be so omu ase ana afen so omu atu omu fa hye omu bo se eye sa anwema ye omu ye omu de hihye ba begu akwan mu se de ebe ya sa eja hihye no ele ensi ebiem.
In the northern region, we've recorded fires in other parts of the country, in other secondary schools. So I think it may be time for us as a ministry to engage the Ministry of Interior and to work with the National Fire Service so that we can come out with a strategy, a formula, a framework that would get them as experts in this area involved in the processes so that we can be able to perhaps even preempt and take preventive action rather than retroactive action after the occurrence. Let's all do our best to protect public and collective property because we need the facilities to enhance teaching and learning. So whatever we can do to protect, let's do that. Vigilance is important. Let's pay attention to those who come onto our campuses. Not everyone may mean well, so that if there are some arsonists who have decided to make this their new project, we can apprehend them and then hold them accountable. Not have delayed that much if this was Haruna under John Mama supported by APAC. So I can tell you that you would come here and testify when this is retrofitted, when it is renovated and fit for purpose, you will come and take a picture and do a video.
And decided that they should sign an external exit, which they did. And they are all currently at home, and they will be back on Sunday. But those who were not severely affected, we reassigned them to the other rooms. But those who were severely affected and went home, we earmarked some alternative accommodation for them. So we are preparing the place. By the time they come back on Sunday, the place will be ready for them.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Impeni se kwantintin bia no impempi no aboboa no ana ya ebesi ha na brebe ma me ho kwan anonsia no pa kwaskase ebo a me kofae e wo Ghana mantan du sie no mu no aha ana me de ni nyina besi na nsem bia edi mu akotene e wo kase no bi se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama akopie mu e wo Zambia e wo nsrahwe sanso e na Ghana manpeni abedi etire eje na opoku ajiman so akonsrahwe e wo asoye e hwe adansie ni nyuma so na SMP ka we hu anokenkan fo me de beso me se abi ni Ojaba TV anopa bosio kase enyumeku eso masene abi TV kafa bae abi di sika promo no abi TV kafa bae di sika promo no ya de eba beboa papa nti se won fa ho hye mu ye de amesrew fa ho hye me nche na Valentine ba se ne ebe ya obenye sika na ono wadofo nso mu de atwa manum sa so na sia boho so eso mase esi cosmetics ana afa esia hostel enso eso mase me a me beje pre Sima Eduasan na mi betutu kase no abasa ne asre de ma mi din e de nana Kofi Asare sabre de ye twa ehun sima na ye de ko akrata ye nsa ka wo memu no e na morning show no Hansen ne na beduafo e de atoaso aman ye ba sisia
want a place to sleep for your comfort, or you want a nice place to enjoy life as a student, wait for me. The only 5-star hostel in the Ashanti Kingdom is the Sia Hostel. Hostel, the hostel for DBs.
You can locate this 5-star hostel at Tech Buedi. If you want more information, you can pick the numbers on the screen and you hit our line. Sia Hostel, we are there to help you. Bless you.
Hostel, your comfort is our hallmark.
No elegance is possible without a perfume. It is unseen, unforgettable, ultimate accessory. Perfume is like a new cloth. It makes you quite simple, marvelous. Smelling great is the first step of conquering the world. Delight in a fragrance paradise. Sweeten your day with scent, a fragrance that whispers cute. Some of the compliments you get when you mart at FC Cosmetics. FC Cosmetics is a top-notch shop when it comes to perfumes, makeup sets, skincare, and quality hair. You can plunge into our created designer perfumes like Armani Code, Blueberry, Ambada, Dio Savage, Latar for perfumes like Camera, Assad, Yaira, also Dora Collections perfume like Pink Heart, Lion Heart, and Colorful, and also Curation Lamis perfumes. And for perfumes like fragrance rolls like Berry's Weekend, Ophelia, Savage, and many more, contact FC Cosmetics for your elegant fragrance, unforgettable impression inspired by true refinement. If you want attached to your everyday looks, if you've been waiting to purchase quality, authentic, and affordable makeup products, then your time is here. FC Cosmetics offers you quality makeup products for all your makeup needs. Talk of MAC, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lakme, CoverGirl, we got you sorted out. Our products are value for your money. Skincare is self-care. Skincare is the only air to image. Review your natural beauty, glow like never before, unlock the secret of radiance. Pamper your skin, nourish, hydrate, and transform. Elevate your skincare ritual. FC Cosmetics is here for all your skincare solutions. FC Cosmetics, nature your skin's natural glow. Good hair is the difference between a good day and an amazing day. Being a brunette beauty never goes out of style. Are you looking for luxurious quality hairs for an event? Hairs that speaks for itself. From ordinary to extraordinary strands, FC Cosmetics is the deal. We trade in all kinds of hair. Take off raw donors, factory made, bundles, closures, and many more. Come to FC Cosmetics and embrace the magic of healthy hair. FC Cosmetics, restyle, you smile. Locate FC Cosmetics at Ahensan, opposite China Mall, adjacent to Kumawuman Rural Bank. Contact us on 0530 476311 or 0201 917 774 0537 398 866. FC Cosmetics, your body will thank you.
Hi, you want a place to sleep for your comfort, or you want a nice place to enjoy life as a student? Wait for me. The only 5-star hostel in the Ashanti Kingdom is the Sia Hostel. Hostel, the hostel for DVs.
You can locate this 5-star hostel at Tech Buedi. If you want more information, you can pick the numbers on the screen and you hit our line. Sia Hostel, we are there to help you. Bless you.
Hostel, your comfort is our hallmark.
Abusia ananso yasaba me mobibi ache edeba abi body show so na adopenso nyankopon ayadom ema adepa bi acheyen na se tetrema eda ediefu sane na moja nso ekanfo ne ho ewo yemu die asidankuto na edebema otwedi ampon na mame ka wo se enne ye wie show yi pe men sorry so kra esanse enne ena ye foundation service ya papa Dr. Ojaba ede ebrewo and service way no we who free mu a be bia wo bia se wo fio se wo betumi to anamo abo be bia wo bia no wo betumi aba na anase betumi ajoin ne na wonso wo de wugidie ne wo sunsum atechire se de be ya enhira bia ekoso awo fie ha no wonsa beka ewo bebia wo bia nti na no pei eno nka ebo a me wo ma wo na me sha ase so dia week we mu ena ensem bi ebetu dwa na asema asisi a Ghana fo eka ho asem anase ebobo ho edi ho nkomo ene se ebi mu asebio omadwen no omafa ne se eko empu a media mi hu ye maka se eko bi enti omono de sane ade na ye papa no da bi enye papa maamo omadwen omon hyehyeye omon ne nyina kire se they are desperate for power. Now, baby, when you are too desperate for it, a bottle, desperation. Let's say that desperation. See, can lead you to lose a whole lot of things. You know, on the other side, that is the reason why I like this man so much. Because sometimes, you know, or kind of cray. Na obia sabio uhu bibi na waka ne sane atie no me pewasem chai obia we hu sa de we dia eye red ba esa kontompone sanse upese wunya eye fa ne se favor bi efi obi honti anase nkofo bi ho enchenti no papetu akata wani wo say black na red ni black there esunsun ye wo mu pa anade mabude mamen kan say even black and white esunsun ye wo mu pa there's a vast difference na anope Jan American yakodo sorry ya within the week ya and I Ghana buy the better was say previously, the inflation rates that makes businesses, makes services, and makes investment become a safe haven for investors to come in now, are dropping about 3.8%. Are dropping about 3.8%. Here they are Sunday, because make sure say. The finance minister, oh boy, you sick who buy our Ghana hano. Sorry, said you're a man of such caliber, a man of such repute, you know. On to me, and the body trip and KBB and fun to my Ghana for and fa. Say, and no credit, a brand no credit. And I'm not sure, sir, it is just a fabricated thing on a paper. But who come one? The work has been done and it is there. But my problem this morning is that Ghana fwe binomono. Ena ya mano ya mano fwe no e binomono. Sabe sabio je akwa say oh Judas Iscariot asifo no in this end time no abapa. Pull him down syndrome no ye juma yi me ba cha da esa say jumedie no ya de beta ata so nti no me seramo me pese on this segment no me focus bi because it to me focus e wo other segment ni so nti wa wu tie me no ye wie pe betu a kire wadwen ba ko mienu bi nti me seramo wonya the phone lines no ready emfama me serao so that quickly like 3 or 4 calls be na so yet your memoha we saw the prices of fuel we saw the prices of maize. Who prices of cement bags ewo krom ha. We saw prices of cement bags ewo krom ha. Menu mienu ya ka ho asem. Where was the inflation by then? Maybe so. Where was the inflation by then? Nyankopon tie Yesu frɛ eyi mampani asabi odwe ne ma ho. Because when yenim say hwa unim hwe kra no yenim say nyame ono no si hene. Sa Nyankopon si wo hene a hwe wo betimi abɔ ho samrane na wa mama wa beti so ne nyama bebre masa enkosi aga wa hene no enkosi aga e wo dam a Badame si wo hene a hwe wadampo no na ye hoahoa bibia be bia wa no akampo no na bam esan se nyame nsa wo mu sanya Nyankopon ekra John Dramani Mahama na nsam no and na inflation at tiaba form about single digit esa take off from MPP amano ko ni so mu hu ye but it is just on paper. It is just on paper. Abra call 5.8 no ye hu abrantie bi asabio on pe Ghana nkoso oso ye bebunu but menjini so ye bebunu o say Ghana sisia no wo da bebi aton dokoro 5 cedi wo benya 7 cedi 10 cedi e wo sia waiting na mesia ne ba bi phone lines na ntem no me pe dokoro pa ye kan nkra dokoro ye kan fanti dokoro me pe pa o e kan se wonya gravy kakra e dia ka ho no ene bedia mamedi anya ni awodwen no jasam masa MPP for your budget say adeno sani etie bia no eye fita mayen kanche Ghana for say eye tuntum sani ebeya Ghana for adwen besesa na omoyi ya friend say NDC aban na free ho na ya ba esan say ye nisika ye sika na ye wi awa ban mu no asa eti asa be pefoforo na say yes popular radio station bi peni bi awo MPP aban mu oban na nado pa the station no to mentua ya friend say ejumafo no tumi ntua moka into watum but obvious radio station Abraham people want power 8 years ago sisi ado yatum why na ejuma who is working there omusika nasa etiasa mo ya bibisa ne etia bia na amumbra abemu sometimes I am who chairman want to me send ya otimi nya ne gas adekasa say inshallah osanso ka inshallah say send ya Jerry John Rollins handing over Edema Akufo no I said na Rollins sorry ya no the to me na ama Akufo I said ya sorry ya na Akufo the to me no ama Atanos. I saw sorry na Atanos the two me no adi ama Mama sorry na so Akufo do sani awodi ahu afei ana sani yajibo so show boy we dey me fa aban ni ma enti maybe sani am before adwenkyere mo sani chema won tumi na adwenkyere no esan say oniminyama obeye wo election time nti no he has the gas and the nerves, the courage or the tenacity to tell Ghanaians say, send ye tiabiano, NDC be hand over because he himself John Dramani Mahama there. And ya do call for the 10th. But me bonya me so pa ye say, hwe na kopo ata so wetima sanyema. No asesa mo mutumi nya hwe. Say to me, Bamupa, said John Tomani Mahama, all sound copioma. Me, sir. Obia this demonstration, Memaka home. Because Papa na yenya no. En kane no mba abamu. En kane no na oye driver's mate. E na ye ja si anama no. E na obeka ahye no. Afa bie ade a me fe no sympathy vote. E no de onyaye. E san say ye penny order yenim ewu a. Da be de chie no de at least no so ye hunu so ye bibi kakra nti ye say ma no no nto aso. And I see the JM Twaso, and on Twaso. It's after all sound baby, no. Only 4 years, or sound quite 8 years, no. And Uncle Foy did doom so, Bass branding, your friend said, Ford expedition, scandal, Galam say, and it to a man for swa, swa. And I say, share, I'm a one baby a year. Sada webu man a year. Dum so na doso, we are doso into the quatinase. Nayama ado show boy, ado D. Ado D, embedi o manosu, enu ne. Enu ne. So na yam but the finance minister baso because our mom bresono, who was a competent finance minister. Aside the finance minister for J. Kufuor, ya Safo Mafu. Who again? Who has the brain to maneuver the economic statistics to suit the needs of Ghanaians? No? Who has that brain in the MPP now? When we do Biatemo, me disasem. Why there was that knowledge, no? What the screen is why I say inflation for January 2026 was 3.8%, and it's still relevant. It's still relevant. Now, 2023, 2024, maybe so. How much was a bag of rice? I said, from some, and that me say, yeah, shut BB. And he said, I'm before Bamona so, now almost data moi. Mumbia money, sha, Ghana for Emraso. Emrana, abofo Afra and some monkeys, no. We like it. We are the first generation of monkey world, and that's the monkey family. We like it. But, a banner say, to a good year mineral resource now. So let me say, literally, they are our slaves. Because all the gold that they are coming from is from the African continent. So if you are an African, precisely a Ghanaian, you should be proud of yourself. And say, we are Ghanaian. Price of a bag of rice 2023 2024 there are here be so price of a gallon of oil, cooking oil 2023 2024 there are here maybe sabo there are here babu te se me a nyame adom yetumi aboy homode ato asase bi no en kane no na yetumi to cement and credit to me nyahwe. But 2025 cement was coming down up to a cement bag here compared to last 3 years and 3 years 2023 2024 cement bag here and then you sit there and you spill dust in the eyes of Ghanaians just for you to gain political power and come and misuse and kill Ghanaians. You want to bring Baumia again? You are a liar. Mobua. Yeah? I know other people are working out there, but I also join the masses. Yeah? Baby, I no credit dano. Say I don't care if you call me NDC. I don't care if you call me PNC. I don't care if you call me tag me with any political party. But the truth must be told. The truth must be told. And now America say the renaming of Kotokano, it doesn't really matter. Let us not be tribalistic. Let us not do politics of tribe. Because Ghana no, ye bako. So if you vote, if you not, if you info, ye no ya twa bako. Ye president bako. Sabi obi free krobomemu. Otumi ko wadi obi efi salaga. Omo baba ne ye. Sabi obi kura omo ya de na omo enjoy. Enti I don't say we should be enemies. And I say we try to be any bibi so it is haram. The only thing that makes sense to me, last year was the welcome and no back. You know, with that one, we need to prioritize our language. What you say? So when you saw our kasa, community, you need to promote your language. And just Santemai, want to mean quite Sante Asante and Kase program. I want cremu. And I said, rally. Now I can crem or hot derby. Oban crememwa, want to mean Kase generally no. In as much as we have a lot of Ashantis and all other tribes in Accra. But that is not a bone of contention right now this morning. They say, Argentina Sardiani Waha, young kind of sunny at here. How much was the price of fuel in 2023-2024? And today, how much is the price of fuel top MPP for? You wake up from your bed, you wear your suits, you come to parliament, and you spill gibberish. You spill things that will shoot your own pockets, not the ordinary Ghanaian. Yambo video way. A whole MP. You saw what your government did. Abysmal. Monka. But inflation, about proper inflation, you spoke out of shame. Is it not who say ferry out to chrono say producer, if the video is there, play it for me. Anyway, Bakono before Jinapo. Bakono before Jinapo. Also not a suit. Also not a suit. Oh, okay. Be looking for it. Nice one. About your be yen 10 okay. About your into.
Because I wouldn't be surprised that the inflation would serve. They've been so good, they've been so tactical with everything on paper. CD is depreciating on paper, inflation is going down on paper, everything, interest rate on paper. But the reality on the ground is not. They can celebrate inflation rate on paper. But as far as we are concerned, the inflation rate that is hitting our pocket, hitting our daily lives is different. And it is even worse than it was 23. Quite recently, they were beating and flogging some drivers and mates, forcing them to reduce transportation because supposedly fuel is down. But it is not only the cost component of the fares are not only fuel. The spare parts. Have you checked the engine prices just now? So expensive than it used to be before. When it was even 23, it was better than now that it is 3. So what is the 3? What are we doing with the 3? What are we doing with the 3? Today, roasted plantain, cocoa, has now been moved to 7 cedis. Just a piece of it. The granite they used to sell with the roasted plantain, which is 1 cedi, is now 2 cedis. And even the sizes have reduced. That is what I take, Kofi Brookman.
Well, as I'm hearing that figure, I'm also getting a lot of messages from people who are saying that what they see on the market doesn't exactly correspond with that. I'm sure...
Hey! Obikunu! Charlie! Yeah? I don't know. I say a market be as a bio. You talk common sense. Kakra wo ho. Now a man for being told no one top pay up. Unequivocally maka, with no apology. Because how can you tell me a man like you tell me, sir? It is even worse. It is even worse. I say. The inflation on paper, it is way different from the inflation in our pocket. It is even worse than in 2023. So that means in 2023 they knew say inflation was worse. So if you are a youth and you keep on listening to these liars, this bunch of crooks, they want to suck us dry, you know. Yeah? Say school no one kobi. But for no one take. And yama no boss ni na want take. Nakasa want to radio so the TV so fa nye juma. And ye hwe wo be bre pa. Esa se wo tumi kan kira me say. Omo dia omo yo bojuma intimi so me nya bojuma. Hwe obojuma na omo ya no. It is affecting you indirectly. Unima me ka kire wo. Because say atufo and us year we'll go back to the days where we buy fuel at 17 cedis. We'll buy fuel at 16 cedis at a pump. And then you come and tell me, say, I'm for one. Or this is here, no Kofi Brookman. Kofi Brookman Air 7 cedi. 2023-2024. Koko full one say. Oko Teshia, unya the price nko. Oko is Legona, Koko full one say we 10 cedi. 2023-2024. Sisiano, how much is it? So if you are telling me right now it's 7 cedi, every so. And as a question, Koko a wutwemu enkane no na ahe na wotono. Ebusia cement bag bo me kana ansa na mesi yambo video no. Sisi a wotono sen. Abai ye enyama sane ebe ya Ghana for ye ho ebeto yen. Anasa ahochia na do ni ba omiade yemfa mu no ebe brass no. Na Ghana for bi so te chire edi bone. Bibini adwen sabio ebi na mo nya enti omo en se ne tie bia no akoni ye a me de saa na makono me wi na ma bo aban na chi na ma tu futuro egu amonim ha na ma tu futuro egu amonim hwe full price bar for me still and na me ye kan Yawa driver for be asset now air cost they are still charging exorbitant fares for passengers. And also Kawasam said now say no, we are seeing the assembly brutality with some drivers and all that. Some you say giving you Juma then anyhow. Maybe so So we are nipa na dwene nya dwuma de na ya o. De na ya nya o. Ya pampa o. Baby lale yen swao. Yen swao apakamu. Na yen celebrate o meboa. Fu la platform. Modi someone te su krampo na maintain the price we know. But a brand new driver for be no more would differ no. Na omatum. Esa say wo so ni choice nti no. Obefro na hedan na ate wo budget so. Enti budget a wo ye fifre wo nim say wo fifie e ba. Say na ya je to this point. After this point no, wo fa car area akọ adwuma. Wo ba so a wo fa no say e de ba na wo san fa no say enti when your calculation. But driver be a say bi onyansem ni trimu. Ah say bi o sika no onya say den a wo hwe no e wo driving style n'echi a wo say we dia 3 days no ndare ye. But still ono no je fair do kese. This kind of the den. O say ubo bi apo ubo bi o yo bi nyansa kura no na wo bu na sika na wunya no o fa nya hwe ko bisa fraud boys for no. Ko bisa fraud boys for no sika na wo the den. What you are fraud boy na wo nya ho tem. By the end of the day sabe nkwase wuo ne de e twa ho. Wo be wu kwase wuo. Because what bobi apo Mama ne su. E su na osu no. E su na osu ye no. La wo obi ade na wo mbie na numa nkasa. Na just oka ana osu chia mpo a. Hwe. Mungo bisa asante bedi etu obeka akire mo. Asante bedi etu mungo bisa no obeka akire mo. Ghana for sika ama amanfo wu ya kwa awunyanye mu no jebon tisi a onama mbesa na boss biem. But anyway, some of the drivers are part of the reason why we are not seeing price reduction. Some of the young man no more to aduane e wo kwa ho sebio oil price above from, ammo price above from, sugar price above from, a broad price above from, cement above from. It's a day beyond a more share. And as a day in a more chain, day in a more chain. What are you waiting for? Say not J a hand time near Bonnie Bay. If a price I want them up 2023, no, you still be in that same price 2026. Are you for real? And then you come here and sit down and say inflation, no, our paper so, but any bottom. I was so kind magazine. I was so kind for. Yeah, we know how the trend is. Say about Tonya Mana and to don't number from no. I say to nyama way na say but at least there could be a little subsidy. Now every former driver for the send on pass me say they can buy it at a cheaper price, not the previous ridiculous price. But you sit here or you sit at the comfort of your home, you get a cheap camera, a cheap microphone, and because they are also cheap giving you that attention into you spoil gibberish and rubbish to disturb the mind of Ghanaians. My friends here the time no call, but ma said at the Cairo, my young focus kakra. Why? My young focus said me and Sebi na minti amanfo enu asem because the program na pack it. And check sorry ever cost ever ha anopay live on Abi and Ojaba TV. It be bia wo bia no so we tumi amba wo Kumase hemfa wo Ghana ha wo hwa me no. You can join us live on TV, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Abi TV Ghana on YouTube, Abi TV official on Facebook. Now what join service no ewo right after this show no we'll switch to auditorium. Now what join it and don't forget ebusia meselamo Momo Diana, Monya phone lines no mame, na mo fanto so. Na mo hwe na mani na yambo wrong number fanto. But as I hear phone lines, I can sure say Abi the sika jackpot number. Yeah. Abi the sika jackpot number. Sisi ano. Enyama aba from into yebeche muska. What I say? Sika be fie yebeche muska. Ti be bia wo bia no phone sisi a star 274 star 8 hash. Star 274 star 8 hash. Star 2 okay. Meba. Star 274 star 8 hash. Star 274 star 8 hash. What selected the number of tickets are obesa. Ticket back up here 10 Ghana cedi. F4. 10 Ghana cedi there. F4. 10 Ghana. F4. What we are taught 4 1 liter. Any answer 1 cedi. Ewo home. Mesrel. 10 Ghana cedi. Ente don't do a channel. And no abama kwanya no. Sabe we sika podro na ya de bra Friday ya ebe. Next week Friday and ya jackpot day no. Nti ya de bra. Ti bomo dia koso ne twa. Koso ne twa. Me ba cho numbers na ready ya. More than 2-1 for my Mr. We don't want to beat time today. Mr. Mopa. Yes, I want to win maybe I say here. Aha. Enti I don't know. Okay. But okay. Enti your friend is saying but your chairman, if you say na make chairman no third service ewo ho ene. Enti Bomadia make sure right after the show no won free with TV nechi. If you are closer, so La Paz, our circle, Henfa na our Ghana has a kaswa, Henfa, Ayakra Hankuto dia Mesrel Tuanamo, Nabra Ojaba Palace, Abokobi, Madina, Abokobi, Ojaba Palace. Yeah, would do Madina, be so biasa Woko Abokobi, Ubetuma for Terman Abokobi, Ubetuma for your friend is saying, Bola Road Abokobi. Then ya say Uba Abokobi, Udra Abokobi a catch your bia. Say Uba Ojaba Palace. Pragiani bebre ho mu lodi. En fa ni am babajo 10 Ghana cedi no. En dia won kwa na obeba. Ya service kan bi what ya say? Aha. Enti ubetumi afa pragiani bi na odi aba no de sempoa what ya say? Na odi aba na bibia aye kama e de ama. Oh, eti ebusuafo me twam wo na ma na. Okay. Eti anomanti ya boy homoden say ya na ma na beto ho because we are working on it so na ya fa na ma no to say na be ya won so wetumi afre. Enti that is it. Enti emma obia emma amanoni bia Emfa wadwen eni agro besraw number no 055 755 9974 055 755 9974 055 755 9974 Betumi afre me na yabon komo Betumi afre na yabon komo na bibia ayeye kama aha okay enti sana meka no ansa na me yankasa na course no emra enti you don't have to allow any politician. Yeah, ayampa. You bet you me akasa politician bia politician for nyina amano ya baako. E was senia. Omo be kasa e wo radio so. Yeah, we share politician bi and I say we share TV. Now we politician Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Never try me baby off here.
Me pato me prefer kaswa. In dem kwa na mabie titi no mama me ya de pa.
Me da say.
Nyangu po nchiao. Shai yenteli fono oma dada ya pa. No omo di Ghana no. Oma ko dem Ghana. Okay now. I do not know. Omo sa be outside the D.
Almost out the dinner sen.
That is why I'm not some of the medium. It is the young girl Israel. The Mr. Carol. Me say,
I'll be before the enya dia ban, enya dia Ghana. Me nyanya me. Na me to me nka say me meye bibi. Me dia hwenu am to yaye. But at the second I made it to Ghana for him. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss. If I told you maybe off here.
Joseph
Yeji. Okay. Wow. Never told me how to come to you.
Name me BTV and the Mukuda Mona. Is it a benson and be fight together?
What's a crowd benson of it to Abaha? Yeji dia kwawa intimacy when you pemra na share na start with journey no early but now won see monte media but my dey show TV ne so why for jide ne wo so no wo de nyina ka chire na wo benya wo hira bebi a wo bia but I say self free enti sana meka no me dia ne shege na be pam nyina acha wo hwe misisi a wo hwe me a wo dwinka na ho sania uko a wo chie mu a na na do ne ba o media fam no hello good morning baba chobri baby afefie
Shuri akosomo
nice one ba peni mo anko
say
nyame adom
nyame ase na me ha hello
bato mi tie wo kasa
me ha that person na oma yare drivers ni meet for no yare in fact ye bre o kai papa
I know they ampa
dem betimi ade no aye o asem betimi ade aboye nganka be boye mpa
no problem
please check meet for ni daba for no yare mo tiom kanka no de afa osuro de gisita inti esre you man say what is and mun kan wasa mai fa ko de ruma ne ha empa
okay bra peni me da se and also ye be ni uduma eri ama keri ubetuna ba studio ye be ni uduma eri ama na bibia aye camera inti se na me ka no hwe ye hu enyama ye femu 2 years and 3 years ago hello good morning hello
Me pacho me katashi tema.
Me pacho mo onko.
Me pacho. We show na we kama. Be ase wa yiro hu bo fa kosa. Je bi ba ma me ye hwe.
O se o say me ka asem bi wa ha ade no wo ye ni yi a ye beka wa nye ni yi a ye beka but nia koso sisi a hello good morning
yes sir good morning
baba cho di baby afefie
for me
okay mo ron committee o
hello
baba cho mi tie o
yeah but I think Doma West.
Pacha Doma West, one committee.
We be costo Doma Central station where the one say 8 o'clock here over Fanta is Doma Central Grand Fanta. Price naga 80 cedis. They do start almost be 2
50 Ghana cedis. Instead of self-respect, so maybe such a skills from the because instead we are also now. Omo ni omo register for cars na was station. It is station bi e be no mo ya fa. That one here say obia that 50 Ghana cedis. Then all of a sudden about 8 o'clock and that drivers need be. Eh 50.
Me ba cho o say doma hefa. Doma hefa. Hello. Me ba cho say doma west ana okay. Say Doma Central and I said Doma West. Emo ba ko mesira mamantini yi. Ba mesira police for Ghana police service am won Doma Central. Mesira mo ko ho station ho. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Me ba cho ni baby afefie.
Ya sana Adam Bukata fi ofin no.
Office or not?
Open your curtain, the ball at the park. Oh, yes, ma. Papa, you can't find the getting. Said the church at Timbo, almost at 2 months, almost say, or Benini, your 2. That's it, the true walk for more. I never found a people don't per se. A woman kills you, cat, woman kick up on it. I enjoy tonight or woman tissue. Almost get it, you say, oh, can never go in India, or my baby in the big for, or look at such a poor and a person for, and now who will say, cut the year who got you say, how you say, when you want 5 years out there. Young man, what them, who got them back there, in the so tissue. I had that of full self of community, or my behavior, or the soldier were yet done at summer.
But I say, my sister and friend, before me brand me fear. Me ba cho nyama na akosoro de, me ba cho wa mu bia na. Me ka say MPP ba no mo me je hwie. Asem na ye ka no, ba cho tiem yie. Me ka say MPP ba no mo me je hwie. Hello, good morning. Me ba cho ni be bia afefie. Okay, but you too. That's it.
Premium party yang nanti dalam hati, amma menjadi orang berbiak, ada dua gaya. Aha, itu menunjukkan yang kita. Kalau apa semua orang jawabnya kita malu, semua malu, semua orang, kami menunjukkan. Because ini dalam setiap ada MPP, Amerika itu membentuk. Yang mana itu Muhammad Nassim, perintahkan imam mana. Jangan malu, kita memang masalah sebenarnya. Ayo, mama dia betul dia awam. Antu dia betul yang mana di. Dalam semua amat, kamu tak ada di kita. Lepas itu dia
okay, mira say me piano no to pacho unle o han go corner. Bomo dia na send me text message e wo number we aso. Na catch am say galamse asem no na frɛ na ye di hun komo after the show. Enti mama for the last caller. Na you touch with last caller. Eti, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho ni baby afefie.
Afefie Achemoda.
Achemoda mo ko brother.
What the okay. Mo ada what kita.
Bacho, where driver ni?
Okay, another 49
Aha, nice one.
It's a more ada mo ada 49.
Okay, me say eno de ampa enya driver for bia ara so mu nyina na enye erimsa badodo na eso mi anya ye o sa se mo mi ke ya branche bia fa fi doma ɔsi station hɔ eti nyaamu ya ne sɛ station masters bi no mo nso no deɛ na mo kan fa asɛm wei ho mo nim sɛ 4 prices aba fam eti yɛ sɛ bio kaa saa register wɔ station a ɛwɔ GPRT wɔ ase a aban regulate mo TUC regulate mo na mo yɛ hwɛ han ama driver fo bi a sɛbio ɔmo gye prices a ɛnyɛ no ɔmo de edi bɔnne ɛbɔtɔ mo no ɔpɛni ti fie na nkɔlɔɔre na nka ɛbɛtɔ to ɔsoma me yɛbuna na nkarefoɔ nti mesia no wɔn so yɛ driver na wɔn nyɛ saa na ɔmo wɔn kɔ driver na ɔyɛ saa report no ɛno ɛna ma wɔyɛ yɛfɛ ne sɛ Ghana ni mapa nti mesia no ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ yɛtena ha na yɛbɔ MPP apawa so a na wɔn NDC ne wɔn ni agye yɛka asɛm a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Ghana ha ɛnyɛ asɛm a ɛbɛyɛ wɔ dɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm a ɛbɛyɛ wɔ political party dɛ ba ɛyɛ asɛm a yɛbɛka ɛbɛtɔ mpanyinfoɔ so sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ Ghana ɛmamu mpanyinfoɔ a wɔbɛkɔ gye akyire ɛde ama yɛn no yɛbɛtumi ahɛrɛkye Ghana papa atena mu tipatwɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ mbɛtena ha na bɛde ɔtan ɛde ama party baako na meja wei wo ya de pa yɛbɛka wa nya de pa yɛbɛka bidi esi ebusua metwa me ho yakoba yɛre kowa kante mu nsɛm ɛbɛbrɛw fast ɛna no yɛbɛbɔ dwumedi no pa sɛ ne ɛteɛ no sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi akɔ yɛnim ma mesrɛw ɛnɛ ebi abɛpɔ sɛ 9:30 9:40 wɔ sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbie kwan ma asɔre na asom na bɛkɔ so no foundation service ɛwɔ Ojaba Palace ɛwɔ abɔkɔ bi beebi a wɔ bia wɔ Ghana ha ana wakra ha no wɔde faka Bramadina nabra sɛbio 2025 so when to me ankɔ ne sɛ ne ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ na this is a foundation service bra na yɛntu foundation no wosi dan sɛ wotu foundation na foundation na nyɛ solid a ɛdan ne bɛdwiri egu foundation ɛyɛ wɔ ɛkwan a wobɛtwa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ 2026 no ɛbɛkɔ yi ama wo no ɛno ɛna ɛsɛ bra na yɛmmɔ mpa yɛ anyɛ sɛ yɛdagye wo sika bi adi daabi papa ɔbɛte ha no ɔkɔ China aba ɔtwa movie wanyɛ galamsey wɔtwa movie ɔyɛ adwuma yɛtwa ne sika puduo wɔ sika dada ɔmma abɛgye wo sika but akade a wode bɛyɛ akwankyerɛ ne nyama deɛ ɛno deɛ ɛda wa hɔ nti wosua yɛntwa yɛ ho mmra yɛba a yɛde aka no bɛtoa so Sia boho ti ye ka sia boho a eye company a ebe ma nsu afabo dia be dia ifu ni shibia we na friend number na no school ye da ba ya ba be ma nsu machine we see a little machine the whole Ghana e ba ko pe na wura wo man anu ti the dia nfie ni shepia o so mutimi yan nsuo machine we be ti no nsuo ama anu ti se wo to nsuo bia enye ba bia se sia boho e ba ma nsuo fi se yenim se water is life. Baby, I cut transformation house and yet transformation say you transform the park of baby. I can then boom, you so see a boreholes and the insua bremo. The swa over the tunnel. Machine need to look for 350 meters deep into the beer. What the onions in the sea boreholes, so wherever Sia borehole is, water flows. So we should show you cheap fine. Now who Dr. Ojaba Ubehuye. The telephone number 0244 166 797 020 816 4125. Once you need one borehole machine now can once a son am kwaso a eba. The first one na baba bidu and wa present engineer wo year machine ho dwuma nyina wo say the whole Ghana your machine no and only the best and only first a year o maye e dia ba Ghana hasi nti ye dia no betimi atu so ba bia unipa bia obefa number na wo be free bia ye beba e bia wo fie ni she bia betu so because we no o machine we no first time ever the big Ghana ha some machine we no tu so ye bia we do ha nti the bia be free you bia ne baba no so na me share bia. God bless you so much for your hard work, and I hope for sure that the rest of the machines will be coming. Sia Boho, wherever Sia Boho is, water flows.
Hi, you want a place to sleep for your comfort, or you want a nice place to enjoy life as a student? Wait for me. The only 5-star hostel in the Ashanti Kingdom is the Sia Hostel. Hostel, the hostel for DBs.
You can locate this 5-star hostel at Tech Buodi. If you want more information, you can pick the numbers on the screen and you hit our line. Sia Hostel, we are there to help you. Bless you. Your comfort is our hallmark. See, the happy morning show no. Happy Disca Amaso. The National Lottery Authority and Ensa Eshasie. Radio Entertainment. You can. Put that. The mic is mad. Then you will take it off. Fidedi, yes, sir. But we assure you, sir, from next week, I'll call you. The corner pass. And I'm to say,
Mehoye, now say,
maybe Aboko, and if you are
yes, and if you are that, the chair, I am out.
At the chair, what would that?
And do son, I did, but Chimbiana said, my hyper crack.
Why hyper? And then why hyper? And my hyper crack. It ran you men and I am pano. A bobo bank account. And the Friday you only know going from, and then you after your poor sorry, a push you nice, you're quite sorry. Quite sorry, yeah.
Only one thing about me, say me poor, you man, I'm coffee and one and me cover baby.
But I need a soda in pew.
Eman apesoko.
Say, oh, I say be a couple live bank a crack. It's ye live band. What's a medium per live band? Yeah.
Maybe to say Zen Gardens and I say
wow. What do you call her? And I may be a bristle.
Oh, a bristle card. Hey,
and see a fahona.
After showing you already.
Cadrasso Lodge crowd.
Matthias, after showing
exclusive. What's a new boy then, sir? Me boy then.
No credit.
Okay. So maybe I agree. You do the newspaper review segment. So, but I don't know. You then be here to say we pave way for the live broadcast of transformation service here at the Ojabra Palace. Now, you shall see with Daily Guide. The front page of the Daily Guide that you can see the story on page 3 now. Or say NPP VIP talks premature Abu Jinapo. NPP VIP talks premature Abu Jinapo. And he didn't know a chess. And what say? Anka Baumia Yinu, Inka only the running mate. Say we are able to share campaign as sentence. But people are of the view say it is too early because there should be some kind of distillment. There should be some kind of fumigation.
Yes.
And of the NPP fraternity and Sana.
Because when you say flag bearer no crowd, no people are already saying say it's too early. Party ni one near 1 or 2 beer or say or more to 12 and sana flag bearer na nkasano. It is a more flag bearer na. I think it is advisable some be change kakra. Na more to so near money we are then. Na mama and running mates, you know. So I think he's making sense. Yeah.
So still on the Daily Guide. NIB questions X NEIP boss over scholarship for sale. And he just recently, like I said, the president of the land ordered for a forensic audit the scholarship scholarship abroad no, because I think say a bit more utu na grade scenario. And this is which I will be answer. And some of the scholarships. Answer me a bit brave. And your company, Ashe say, your friend is saying audits and I say any investigations and from found say they are you will cry. I will inti say you tell biano no cry ba ye beka na wan ka say you jina baako ye jina baako fuechi. Court slashes Agrada 15 years jail term to 12 months. Court slashes Agrada 15 years jail term to 12 months. And Nana Agrada Osofu Noko nice. Aha. One Nsambia court so Okoda if you say 15 years no.
Yeah.
And now the Amasaman High Court and the ruling about say almost some verdict na Omomano 1 year.
1 year.
Emma,
50.
Otemofo na otna asem so no. Oka se bi na ye me de.
Okay.
Me wo say prophets bi keka say omo kom share na omo share ye no eno na abem. Hwe?
Some of alcohol.
Otemofo ne say let nobody take credit over this. Because this is not based on spiritual sentiment. But it is based on certain principles and certain findings. And to go say prophecy, you know, because you know prophecy, I can say I see there's a turnaround of Aganda. I must say, prophecy fulfilled.
I had a storm because I did be able to Ghana. I am a prophecy number. I had a storm.
The prophesy. I prophesy. Say John Dramani Mahama will go the 3rd term. In the way a bit more. Tell me a prophet too.
Prophet.
For the next newspaper now.
Okay, you ever share the Chronicle? Afenyomakin yells that Mahama's government has betrayed Voltarians over attempt to rename Kotoka Airport. Afenyomakin yells over Mahama's government has betrayed Voltarians over attempt to rename Kotoka Airport. I just say, Kotoka Airport here, one sense me say adane choma menchu wagane. Afenyoma can say kase yes now I'm voter for set form because we ne adeba kwa like votes needing that airport so we are bano and then pay cocoa farmers now. Minority says minority see cocoa farmers are muskay aye choma mentwi bia ne ye see atua etina obete ya to cocoa mu but still na omunyo muska no minority say yentua sika ne momo. And Jomo Sapon is also saying that reset agenda must prioritize Ghanaian-led value addition. Reset agenda must prioritize Ghanaian-led value addition. Majority minority splits over 24-hour economy. So let's move on to the next newspaper.
Okay, my last newspaper now. Now so far they are sorry so but from next week I call it you shut up a break na you pay the news casters nibi reporters nibi na you na atnase na ya bobu mu ya digest mu AG under oral pressure let me kai enna I did this thing here Attorney General, what are you doing? It feels like some prosecutions are being compromised. Some people are being treated in some way. And now I can say Obi Korea Ponchi, the man of 5 years. But Obi yes Kapudo say alleged. Ghost names.
Oh, you're close enough.
Your father saying a contaminant what say your quiet
baby
yes say they are coming to lay this thing of application of case of no this thing. AG under oral pressure denies compromise prosecution. Or say it is not compromising any prosecution, but it is in the right direction. Investigations or witnesses are being taken to the needed quarters so that they can also lay their submission. So when the due time is right, they will do the necessary prosecution. But we are saying, that when is the due time? When is the time? Because the things are clear. And we don't need much time. They said, give your word and say, boss name say, 1, 2, 3, no, pan of them. Oh, that be 1, 2, 3, pan of them.
Into Ghana.
Chama, who to me on now, yeah, when what TV show, no, okay, gold, say, no, or say, where gold. Gold. Oh, it's not back, where gold. Where is that? Where is that? I don't know your offense. And your offense, people don't know, but it's an offense. But you're bold.
Oh, David, you're bold to Ghana.
The voice, I'm talking.
Ghana, there.
And see, I don't know. I got to say, you're coming with that. You're the common and you say, and I say, we are bitter about it, but or your bad time. In as much as whatever she has done,
yes.
One thing I always emphasize is she has a daughter,
yes.
And at least taking the daughter away from the mother for 15 solid years now. I think those are some of the things. And you may be a pardon me, but I don't know emphatically.
I also hope and believe these few months now I spend the work on. Near my dad and I know all by the esreno. You say your pardon would the esreno, what by esreno, no what to swam my.
Yeah, but that's what it says. Yes, son, you are the man for said the man dum on young quano ombra. Okay, court remands imposter soldier over 192K land security fuel. When I said I was like, it's in the how do you guys do your due diligence before you deal with people? Because Nipa sorry, yes, sir. All the uniform or a soldier. I want to mean yes, I could do soldier, this security personnel certain questions. At least ask him, oh, what's your name? What is your rank? Which station are you? What I say? Beside in some way, the way I reply to tuna no, and I said, about the answer no. And say people like there's something fishy about the person.
Yeah, one thing you say soldier uniform no. I say soon kakao. No, a day day so who soldier near baby sabusa. I then part the normal Ghanaian dear. Oh, no, but normal Ghanaian. It is so right. Yes, you should ask. But I say yes, true uniform. You know, so your soldier near starts now, but they are friends. Who now busana who say ubusana obey one so a correct soldier.
But in this case, the reason why I was saying say and can so busana say they probably about him so a soldier ni or say manisika na me fa me soldier for member bo assassin ho ban fa ma
what's it be way
and now we 1.95 billion
yeah can
Ghana cedi
can
what I say and so when it's asked about soldier in our be 1/4 but I said lower court I remember soldier imposter soldier no into yesremo soldier for so also when soldier near our soldier career was share chewa ebebu na no de edaho chewa ebebu and you for the last one na sorry
so the daily gist we're saying that minority rejects 24-hour economy bill, weeps for cocoa farmers. Said they there were other newspaper, no? So they are now fighting for the cocoa farmers instead of the 24-hour economy. That is what the Daily Gist is saying. And upon comma questions 3.8 inflation rates. Hey, inflation rates, yeah, what questions again is he asking? Is he also not Ghana? Is he not happy for us?
But I ask myself, school, even if you are not seeing the things, are you not like I don't know now what would be propaganda say the inflation on paper is different from inflation in our pockets, and then they are spilling beans into the eyes of Ghanaians.
And it also could be for the fact that young Kasayam boy who so can said and I can drivers and then market women or Montetini Amaso mind. I don't know. Okay. That's a factor. Yes. And then no backdoor deal with oral suspects, as Attorney General has already said. And Baumia storms UK after landslide victory. Baumia or UK and then OSP shops for evidence in NPA fraud case. Office of the Special Prosecutor shops for evidence in the fraud case. So these are the newspapers because your time is short. So what's next?
Okay, it's you agree you try na yeba na ya many my for esinkunya, but one shall necessary we called 2 people from the 10 University of Ghana branch, that's the NDC University of Ghana branch, and one MPP communicator, I mean person Bonidi, a friend, but we booked an appointment and Nisha said, oh, and then we'll have it. It was actually on Wednesday, on Tuesday, but she said Thursday. He confirmed and everything. But we tell you, we produce our fairness on fat, and then so our fairness on fat. Into another fault. Then the AFM but account no to do it. Nti say who say nipa ba ko te ha na o kan asem a no nche say yi ba ko firi, but this is how it is. Yen twa hosima ye ba we bon komo.
Elegance is possible without a perfume. It is unseen, unforgettable, ultimate accessory. Perfume is like a new cloak. It makes you quite simple, marvelous. Smelling good is the first step of conquering the world. Delight in a fragrance paradise. Sweeten your day with scent. A fragrance that whispers cute. Some of the compliments you get when you mart at FC Cosmetics. FC Cosmetics is a top-notch shop when it comes to perfumes, makeup sets, skincare, and quality hair. You can plunge into our created designer perfumes like Armani Code, Blueberry, Ambada, Dio Savage, Latafa perfumes like Camera, Assad, Yara, also Dora Collections perfume like Pink Heart, Lion Heart, and Colorful, and also Curation Lami's perfumes. And for perfumes like fragrance rolls like Berry's Weekend, Ophelia, Savage, and many more, contact FC Cosmetics for your elegant fragrance, unforgettable impression inspired by true refinement. If you want a touch to your everyday looks, if you've been waiting to purchase quality, authentic, and affordable makeup products, then your time is here. FC Cosmetics offers you quality makeup products for all your makeup needs. Talk of MAC, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lakme, CoverGirl, we got you sorted out. Our products are value for your money. Skincare is self-care. Skincare is the only heir to image. Review your natural beauty, glow like never before, unlock the secret of radiance. Pamper your skin, nourish, hydrate, and transform. Elevate your skincare ritual. FC Cosmetics is here for all your skincare solutions. FC Cosmetics, nature your skin's natural glow. Good hair is the difference between a good day and an amazing day. Being a brunette beauty never goes out of style. Are you looking for luxurious quality hairs for an event? Hairs that speaks for itself, from ordinary to extraordinary strands? FC Cosmetics is the deal. We trade in all kinds of hair. Take of raw donors, factory made, bundles, closures, and many more. Come to FC Cosmetics and embrace the magic of healthy hair. FC Cosmetics, restyle, you smile. Locate FC Cosmetics at Ahinsan, opposite China Mall, adjacent to Kumauman Rural Bank. Contact us on 0530-476311 or 0201-917-774, 0537-398-866. FC Cosmetics, your body will thank you.
Also, come MTN users of one. Yenny Radio Entertainment.
Happy Disika. Happy TV. Happy Akrabia Chencheba. And I'm the one I to me. Happy Disika Jackpot. Yeah, the silver phone. Come on, dial star 274 star 8 hash. Star 274 star 8 hash. Now ticket to do a person with you. So ticket back could be a city for ticket to go the channel and no winning Jessica jackpot the jackpot city
sincere. Jumeni would you do a clear? Baby. Ẹ̀sán so kọ́má MTN users ọ̀gbọ́n Yẹni Radio Entertainment Limited ẹ̀nà Akabomu ẹ̀nà National Lottery Authority ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ characters platform nase ẹ̀nà regulate jùmẹ̀dì. Abi disika Abi TV ẹ̀dí àkàràbíyẹ̀ kyẹ̀kyẹ̀kyẹ̀ pa ẹ̀nà abẹ́wà ayé túnbí ni.
Abiem yɛda ase sɛ wogye brɛ still wohwɛ yɛn our Abi television so we are the Abi morning show with me and my beautiful sister Nana Ama. Yeah, and maybe agree the discussion no ebrewo. Now today we're going to talk about that one discussion that is trending. Now you the other side of it. The same me kind we invited 2 people, but only one made it to the studio. But your friend, so and Team Patrol, we've done our own, we've done our path, and then those that really wanted to come, they came. And almost they have their own reasons for not coming. They are also there. Reginald, if the University of Ghana, or a 10 executive member. My member Akwaba, Reginald Akwaba. Bibi Aboko dear. Nice one. Now University of Ghana team, cool no what saying.
Sure. Yeah, never beat me.
Ma oneso kakra mami.
Yeah, they beat me. She say yeah, started registration biama level 100s be.
Oh, okay.
Because see there.
And the more recruiting new members at the NDC fraternity no. And so far so good no. How was the numbers no sign up and for just so ever.
Oh me share so yeah stations 3.
Okay.
Into me share through.
Okay. So the number of people
yes. But so far station I'm one the numbers have been good.
Have been good.
Yes.
And do you guys find it difficult when approaching them, or they just come by themselves?
Oh yeah, I'm over. You saw 1 week. They call lecture rooms ne.
Nice one. So can you say the presence of the team or the NBC at the University of Ghana campus is strong, and now you are still building upon it?
Currently it is very strong, but we are still building upon it.
Still building upon it.
Yes.
So what is the way forward for the team executive? What are you willing to achieve in this your administration?
We have set a target of registering about 5,000 to 10,000 new members. And that's what we are actively working on currently. So far I would say we are on track.
You're on track.
We're on track.
Hey, you want to register 5,000 people. Wow.
Easy, but
easy. It's just like on alone no. Say you talk about NDC bring 5,000
God willing.
Or more.
God willing.
Okay. So you won't more and no say a lot of MPs for and I want to ask you inflation. Now am I in some vivid cause or something that come together to sum up to make the inflation here in Ghana. Now we share the current inflation rate 3.8 now. What do you make of it?
All right, so your current inflation is now 3.8. A good sign again say the people in charge of our monies, our finances are doing their work. But in there are quite a few things it implies. Some are positive. I can't say that some are negative, but they don't mean what we think they are supposed to mean. Yes. So the first and obvious, say, lower costs, price stability. And the inflation about 3.8 no. Assuming say ukoto raw materials. If there are raw materials near 50 cedis. As a time water raw materials no. Today, so ukoto same raw materials no 50 cedis cotton 50 cedis ever down. And yet sape. But what we've also realized near say it is stable. No, say it is steadily decreasing, but and decreasing in such a way say to me predicted because it was 7 points VB and about 5.4. That sounds about 3.8. So we say it's sort of steady. Into as a business, no way to me plan say okay, may calculation say it be decreasing by 1% and now 0.5 and now be my whole margin be. We are there a bit into it might be stable currency wise. Another interest say another thing ma Ghanaians say your interest rates near borrowing cost no above him. Into Bank of Ghana no BBB your friend no monetary policy cut. Obet me adwin who say the interest rates need be agro. To make sure that it is money in the country is not too expensive, but it's also not too cheap. So when the inflation is dropping, it gives them more room to cut some monetary policy rates, which makes it easier for you to access loans because the interest rate comes down. As Obia Opesa started business, so this is the best time to start your business because loan interest no share than high as compared to. If you want to see the benefit of the reducing inflation, you will not see it as a layman who is sitting idly in his room. You would see it more when you are proactively trying to start something. As I just mentioned, those who want to start businesses, this is the best time because they are stable and sounds low.
Now, there's this talk controversy, Kasabibre, Koso, with the floor of parliament. I mean, most of the MPs, the opposition MPs, definitely most of them are saying, the inflation is actually on paper. But when it comes to the reflection in the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian, I won't use the ordinary Ghanaian, but the lives of Ghanaian, it is not actually the case. And they keep mentioning prices of which, but some way, somehow, aside with them in a way, because if they go to buy the stuff, now and the price are high and we complain. The only thing they tell us fango akoso, transportation and so akoso. But at this point, these things are down. What do you make of the statement that they are making, saying inflation is just on paper, but it is not affecting or reflecting in the pockets of the Ghanaian people?
I can say inflation being just on paper is dependent on what you are doing for yourself financially. Those who, again, as I'm going back to the loan thing, those who are actively trying to start businesses are not going to see that inflation is just on paper, especially if they have tried in maybe a year of 2023 as compared to now. They will not be making that statement. And even if they are making that statement, again, the only reason why prices will come down, you see, when demand goes up, prices also, I think they go up also, yes. So the demand for the products that we need is high, but we are not able to produce at that capacity. Until there's a form of scarcity. When there's a form of scarcity, the prices will remain the same. But if we are able to take advantage of this lower inflation, use it to work on our production, on the things that we need basically, and those things are able to flood the market, the prices will be able to come down. So it is not about sitting. That's what, if you are sitting in your house comfortably saying that inflation is bad down, but who will be there, it's because you are not proactively trying to utilize it. But if you put your mind to it that you want to start something, the macroeconomic environment is stable, person won't start to be there. This is the best time. This is actually the best time.
Ni apa share the say mo amoka say inflation no e wo paper so nanso ni amount for botom no sabe o say wo adwuma ni ana say wo obi a wo pese obi adwuma na sabe o sika na nso wakogi loan okogi loan na e ho na obewu say inflation no, it is only on paper or it is only somewhere else, and it's not reflecting on in the pocket of the ordinary Ghanaian. And unless you test the market, you test the waters, I don't know. I know they will say no. Inflation 3.8 a year can me. It is a dear and it is reflecting. But somewhere somehow, in Kofobeka say, yes, but still prices of goods and commodities are high. Now, Ngobeka said, now the normal Ghanaian man is not actually working around the clock to make price stable due to the reduction of the what do you call it? The inflation. Now, maybe Sawo, do you think this government should set up a price regulation body to be able to regulate these prices, including transport fares, including prices of goods in the market? Say, you say, a mo bag back 40 cedis. But be our Ghana hanging 40 cedis. Do you think we need that?
Well, Ghana, one thing I have noticed, irrespective of the party that is in power, is that, and yes, say institutions need new, but running new Juma. Because I know there are institutions that almost share transport, Nyamanyamano, TUC, GPRT,
good.
Almost share. But drivers be to me from which acquire more prices. I know there's a body for food too, but I have just forgotten the name for food pricing. I know there's a body for it. So it is not a matter of setting up another institution, another committee, it's about utilizing the laws that we currently have.
And how do you think we can utilize it? Because for now, some people too are of the view say it is unnecessary. The recent scrutiny of this transport fare, whereas some drivers drive a binomo almost charge exorbitant fares. I see some the assembly and with the help of the Ghana police, they are helping to eradicate all these people from the for that side. I mean, you say Ekoso. The other department, how do you think prices can be regulated? Like the Aboso kind, like the Kaneshi market, like how can it be regulated?
The Aboso kind and these various areas that you've mentioned are private, mostly. And when it is private, it becomes a little more difficult for the government to be able to regulate it. So what I would suggest is that the government should have active involvement in some of these things. Because if it's like you being an investor or a shareholder, due to the money that you have placed into the company, you're able to make decisions as part of the company. So the government should endeavor to put themselves more into these private companies, so that capitalism, it's about profit. So these people are profit oriented. So and NDC as a party is socialist, which means that we do things for the common good of everybody. So I feel like if the government has more of a hand in every aspect that we currently deal in, that we are being charged exorbitantly on, I think it would help us. I think that's the way we should go. Because Yeja is like leaving ECG in the hands of private individuals. Electricity will become unaffordable. Totally. And today, because of industrialization goals in Yamanyamano, these are also kind and they are becoming very, very important, because we are dealing more and more with gadgets and cars and a whole lot of things. So if the government has more of a hand in these things, I think we'll be better off.
Okay. And so that's it. And then on common, detail. As I say, we have other activities that we want to do, but the main thing today is exactly 8. I shouldn't say it has started, but exactly 9:30, you know. And I say within that time, we'll just see whether we can cross over to the transformation factory. The Prophet Dr. Ojaba Foundation Service. And we'll go there pretty shortly. And then I watch screen so you can also check it out. But so looking at all these factors, what can you say the government to do, or what can you say can be done so that this 3.8 actually can reflect in the normal life of maybe a kube seller or a pure water seller or Obia Otekwa Otu Kofi Brookman? What do you think the government can do? Other policy, because the other thing is that there's no policy in this government. Like President Mahama Enfa policy biya amba So what thing do you think can be done if you are not an NDC man and then you are a neutralist and then you want to advise the government?
Well, Namekani say Bibia started free education. Those doing the Kofi Brookman on the streets and all that, they are working for themselves. And when you are working for yourself in such a way, in that particular means, most of the times, a hand to mouth. But if you to me advise, you to me chair almost say, over to me akoje loan way, interest rate me away, it is all to me ton unyama at this time, wait to me pay loan at this time. This person will be able to expand his business. And when he's able to expand his business, he'll be able to attract more people to come and work for him. And that will also make the production of these, most of the times is these local sellers that we even depend on more. As you said, the Kubi and the Wachi sellers and all that. So if they're able to expand their businesses and more people are able to come and they're able to ramp up production, prices will be baffled. So I feel like we should be able to educate them on how to scale up their businesses using this reduced inflation that we keep on mentioning anyhow. We should be able to educate them that, okay, this is the benefit of that inflation I can SMPP, you know. Now, almost say, oh, okay, intimate to me akoje way. Now me there I am business who say, wait. All these are the things that are going to help our low inflation rates to reflect in the pockets or in the hands of every single Ghanaian. As for the major corporations, the big companies, you know, who they be with the currency appreciation and they be but for we the ones who survive on kinky bakune fish, I think we should try our best to educate the people who are feeding us with these things to be able to ramp up their businesses so that at least the cost can come down for us. Yeah.
Okay. Come up Shanana, with regards to the inflation rate currently that we are enjoying in this country. So let me ask you, how do the global fraternity, how does this inflation impact when it comes when we globally?
Globally, for the benefit of Ghana, its main benefit is that investors find Ghana more suitable. because a lower inflation rate means a lower interest rate, which means that when they come and invest, it is not high risk, high reward. It is stable risk, stable reward. So it invites them into our economic space because we have been able to make our macroeconomic atmosphere conducive for them to come and invest. And when they come and invest, their businesses grow faster. The businesses grow far faster. So with regards to what the inflation does for us on a global scale, I think that is the most easy to point at. Investor confidence. That is what we get.
Okay. Now we've got to for us to get to where we want to get to. Just recently, I don't know if I've asked you before, the Kotoka International Airport.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yes, yes. What do you make of it? For me, where I stand, I think the name change is not actually necessary. That is my point of view. I don't know about you. What do you make of all this controversy that is coming up?
The renaming of the Kotoka International Airport, most are saying it's a misplaced priority. Most are saying that it's a waste of taxpayers' money.
Good.
And a bunch of other arguments are being made. And I can see where they are coming from. But Ghana has always been a country that has upheld cultural values. And the truth is that Kotoka International Airport was named after one of the men who were through Nkrumah in 1966. And the arguments being made is that the airport is on Ghana land. Or Ukraine. So if it were in crime for so there, say it was say omunji dino. Which is why initially not dino Accra International Airport.
Okay.
And that's why they want to change it back into Accra International Airport. It is more of cultural and historical significance. And yet it doesn't really tally with anything else. But the points that people are making that I am finding some level of wisdom into is that what is this name change going to do to recover the money that will be used on its name change? Because almost said, it's not just about just Kotoka, then if you billboard now with the new one tickets, it was almost said, a lot of things that I think I made a list of them. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. Signatures no best airline systems no best dino on digital platforms best wo your maps Apple Maps, Google Maps best legal documents nini na best it's a lot of work honestly. And the point that I am listening to the most is that what is the name change going to give to us economically that is going to make up for the money that we are going to use? And as of today, I don't really have an answer. So, with respect to culture, with respect to historical significance, yes, I can see it. But a point can also be made that there are other priorities right now. Because economically, we have been the government that has been saying a lot about how we've been helping the economy. So if we are managing our economy so well and we are utilizing our finances in such a way that our finance minister gets voted as the best finance minister in Africa, and our president is the 5th most developmental president in the whole world, then why this sudden shift into cultural heritage that is actually going to cost us? So I do not know. Maybe I have not read enough. But as of today, where I sit, I'm not too convinced about it. Yes.
Because I don't know. And some are okay. For me, day one, I mean what they will Obibaka say, but I don't think this government should do this as of now. It's not important. I'm not saying it's not right. It can be done. Once in penny for, I can't say me say here. Ansana ye ne fata enti ne hia na wo ye no wo koye ne fata ade wo ya wo koye I'm not sure say it it will bring any international significance to the country. It will add any fund to our public purse. You understand? It will rather take a lot from the public purse. Sasanya okay. Uko sadina won hyehyeye signatories a ewo your friend say KIA omo nyama na se board members any ehon keka ho nyama bebre. What you say? Inti ebema sikasa ye no abra esa ye de energy eto bebi a esese ye chana ye energy ko na ye tumi and this sikana empenifo bi ebe wi aye e wo Ghana ha no. I don't know, that is not a priority. But the priority of the NDC now and the priority of the majority leader now and the majority in parliament now, some of them, and I know some, not all of them are in support. Do you understand? Not all of them are in support. And I know, say, there's one LPP MP, friend is saying, Kojo Ponkuma. He emphatically said, say, he's in support of it. That is their opinion. But the majority of Ghanaians are saying, say, it is actually not a priority now. And yes, it is not a priority now. Because because when the NDC was coming to power, you guys promised us jobs. You promised us, say, you are coming to make livelihood okay for us. And lo and behold, we are seeing the indications. We are seeing the fuel prices. We are seeing all these things coming down and all that. That is beautiful. So I think, sir, the NDC should also channel the energy towards the good things that all year Edema Ghana mind and Mebuno. Because we have something we call the 24-hour economy on the floor of parliament. It rose a lot of debate. And I think, sir, these are where the priority should be placed. And for other side too, I think, say, let me ask you, do you think it's an anything? Do you think it correlates with any tribal? Because I'm hearing something like Tekutuka is a Voltarian. So I'm hearing something like one of the MPs said, are Voltarians going to sit for that one thing that their Voltarians can boast of now will be taken away from them? Do you think if we push this thing on the tribal pattern, do you think it's going to help?
I don't think any kind of politics should be pushed on a tribal line. It is I've forgotten Refi story in Ankasa. I've forgotten whether Kotuka was killed in the area or something. That's why they named. I've forgotten, honestly. But Kotuka was not the only man who aided in the coup attempt. So if it's definitely not a coincidence as to why they made his name the headline for the airport. But just because he's a Voltarian doesn't mean that his name cannot be on a garland. What I think is, they are thinking, or the people who are pushing for this agenda are thinking purely culturally and not tribalistically. There's a difference. If there's also something in the Volta region that has a Garman's name, and then later on an attempt is made to change it there, then we can start to make this argument. But as of today, from what we have heard, I don't want us to infer or induce any meanings into any of this to spark a whole lot of please could you help me with the MP who made a statement about this whole Kotuka being away?
There's a story. I'm looking for it.
All right.
I'm looking for it.
But even aside that, no level of politics should be made tribalistically. Even these sayings that Ashanti region is an MPP stronghold and all that. Sometimes I feel like we shouldn't even be making those statements, because today, or in the last election that we had, although the NPP was still dominant in the area, we noticed a shift. It wasn't as dominant as it used to be. So the face of politics is shifting. We cannot keep using these outdated models of this one there's an NPP state, an NDC state, and then try and be using some of these tribalistic statements to try and shift the whole region to a political party. I don't think it is right. So if the discussion is on cultural heritage and historical benefits, we can leave it there. But where they start to add tribalism about keeping a Voltairean man's name on, no, I don't think we should be heading in that direction at all.
Okay. So now this is it. So a man who overthrew Kwame Nkrumah and later died at or was killed at the Accra airport. Now this person's name was named after an international airport. And so say in Kofo I'm also build another point. If people are somebody want to cross check how the name Kotoka came about. So now Kotoka right now we know say he overthrew Kwame Nkrumah. He said he made a coup and overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, which we know coup is not a good thing. And then Odidimwa and a yakunu Accra International Airport now Kotoka. So I would say he said a person of such caliber, no, we should name an airport after him. I think, sir, on the other hand, why people are requesting for the change is based on these factors. What do you think of it?
If we are making our arguments based on the fact that we named our airport after somebody who organized the coup, then we also shouldn't have Rawlings Circle, because Rawlings also organized the coup. But he became president later. But we should have named something after him. It doesn't mean that the coup never happened. It still happened.
It happened.
Ghana is a country that is well known for our stellar democracy. When it comes to democratic peace, Ghana is one of the best. I think it is in our actions, how we treat foreigners and how we ourselves negotiate our deals with our foreigners that has given us this kind of credibility. It is not about the name you give to your airport. If the name we give to our airport is Kotoka International Airport, since that incident where he was killed there, how many deaths have we seen over there? Has it changed the peaceful outlook at the airport? It has not. It has not. So that's what I was saying. The name change it is not very. It's not a pressing issue today. I do not think it is a pressing issue. Yeah.
Now, the member of parliament who said that, who related this thing to Voltaireans, said emphatically that the Voltaireans should not sit aloof by as their recognition is being taken away. And then he emphasized that the name represents one of the few national recognition linked to the Volta region, urged the NDC figures from the region to oppose this proposal. So this is a man who is of a higher standard and who says a legislature for that matter.
I cannot understand why a member of parliament would tell an entire region not to sit still because a name is being changed. What do you want them to do? Strike or demonstrate? The whole region. That's going to cause civil unrest in the country. So it's like you are advocating for radical behavior. And we are in a peaceful era. Certain statements shouldn't be made. All respect to him. He's a member of parliament and all. But I think when we are on certain stages, we should be tactful with our words. Because I do not think it is anywhere near peaceful to tell a whole region not to sit still. They should do what?
Anyway, it's almost about 32 minutes in the hours of 8. and you be trying to this is where you didn't come on ABC, but in say Monday you bet twice now we delve more into it now you share near calling nearby. Enti Meda Reginald as Reginald a 10 executive at the University of Ghana Legon ono and other NDC for a corner Omo University of Ghana ewo Legon no one of them no ewo on your president but part executives enti any train community bro that's it just say bye thank you nice one enti e wo so e be twa ho ye ba ye de aka no e be to also kosoa na twa abidiska no na sika na mafo twa na o pay masa to aso no na me hyem hyase masa to aso me twa me de o mo de ne twa wo de na bibia enkoso e fama ye twa ho branch ya
Abidisika ye disika Abi TV edi akrabia chenchire pa ena abrewa ayetuni Abidisika jackpot Yenyan se ube phone no one dial star 274*8# star 274*8# now what ticket to do a pese wutwabia na shane so ticket ba ko bia eye 10 Ghana city for full ticket to do a betwa no eno ene mo kwanya na wa wini tisika jackpot no na jackpot die eye sika pudu ebusia wo trade dial star 274*8# sia Jessica Jumeni would need to what here big trippy as also come MTN users of Kwan Yeni Radio Entertainment Limited and a Kabumu and a National Lottery Authority a characters platform nasi and a regulated Jumedi Abidisika Yedisika Abi TV edi akrabia chenchire pa ena abrewa ayetuni Abidisika jackpot Yenyan se ube phone no one dial star 274*8# star 274*8# now what ticket to do a wo pese wutwabia na shane so ticket ba ko bia eye 10 Ghana city for full ticket to do a betwa no eno ene mo kwanya na wa wini tisika jackpot no na jackpot die eye sika pudu ebusia wo trade dial star 274*8# sia Jessica Jumeni would need to do what here big trippy as also come MTN users of Kwan Yeni Radio Entertainment Limited and a Kabumu and a National Lottery Authority a characters platform nasi and a regulated Jumedi
They Sia Boho dear. Ye Cassia Boho a company Eberman Sue Alpha Baby, you feel it should be a real friend number name is the Babani about the most. A machine we say, a little machine. The whole Ghana, a back pay, and the woman. And the deal feel is shape here almost a multi-million shoe. Machine will get to your Yama. And it is a open so there. And your baby as a sea boho. The Bama will show, if you say you say, water. It's life.
Baby, I cut transformation house, and your transformation say you transform in the park of baby. Then, boom, you so sia boreholes ɛde nsuo abrɛ mo nsuo a ɔba bɛtu no machine need to be called 350 meters deep into the beer obedience in the sea boreholes so wherever sea borehole is water flows so we should show you chief fine now who Dr. Ojaba the telephone number 0244 166 797 020 816 4125
one village one borehole machine na me kan ho asem yensa nam kwan so a eba nti first one na baba bidu ena wa present engineer wo ye machine ho adwuma nyina wo say the whole Ghana ye machine no eno ne the best eno no ne first year omaye e dia ba Ghana ha sei nti ye de no betimi atwunsu o ba bia onipa bia obefa number na wo be free bia ye beba bia wo fie ni she bia betunsu because we no o machine we no first time ever they be me Ghana ha some machine we need to show me ya bia we be me ha nti the bia be free you bia ne ba do no so na me on share bia. God bless you so much for your hard work and I hope for sure that the rest of the machines will be coming. Sia borehole, wherever Sia borehole is, water flows.
No elegance is possible without a perfume. It is unseen, unforgettable, ultimate accessory. Perfume is like a new cloth. It makes you quite simple, marvelous. Smelling great is the first step of conquering the world. Delight in a fragrance paradise. Sweeten your day with scent, a fragrance that whispers cute. Some of the compliments you get when you mart at FC Cosmetics. FC Cosmetics is a top-notch shop when it comes to perfumes, makeup sets, skincare, and quality hair. You can plunge into our created designer perfumes like Armani Code, Blueberry, Ambada, Dio Savage, Latar for perfumes like Camera, Assad, Yaira, also Dora Collections perfume like Pink Heart, Lion Heart, and Colorful, and also Curation Lamis perfumes. And for perfumes like fragrance rolls like Berry's Weekend, Ophelia, Savage, and many more, contact FC Cosmetics for your elegant fragrance, unforgettable impression inspired by true refinement. If you want a touch to your everyday looks, if you've been waiting to purchase quality, authentic, and affordable makeup products, then your time is here. FC Cosmetics offers you quality makeup products for all your makeup needs. Talk of MAC, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lakme, CoverGirl, we got you sorted out. Our products are value for your money. Skincare is self-care. Skincare is the only air to image. Review your natural beauty. Glow like never before. Unlock the secret of radiance. Pamper your skin. Nourish, hydrate, and transform. Elevate your skincare ritual. FC Cosmetics is here for all your skincare solutions. FC Cosmetics. Nature your skin's natural glow. Good hair is the difference between a good day and an amazing day. Being a brunette beauty never goes out of style. Are you looking for luxurious quality hairs for an event? Hairs that speaks for itself, from ordinary to extraordinary strands. FC Cosmetics is the deal. We trade in all kinds of hair. Take a raw donors, factory made, bundles, closures, and many more. Come to FC Cosmetics and embrace the magic of healthy hair. FC Cosmetics, restyle, you smile. Locate FC Cosmetics at Ahensan, opposite China Mall, adjacent to Kumauman Rural Bank. Contact us on 0530 476311 or 0201 917 774 0537 398 866. FC Cosmetics, your body will thank you.
Abi disiko, ye disika. Abi TV, edi akrabia chenchire pa, ena abrewa ayetuni. Abi disika jackpot. Now I dial star 274 star 8 hash star 274 star 8 hash. Now I put ticket to do a whoop as a witcher. Na shannon so ticket back could be a 10 Ghana City for full 4 ticket to do the channel and no more Kenya. Not when we need to see jackpot. No, the jackpot here. Sika Pudwo Sika Pudwo. What trend day? Dial star 274 star 8 hash is here. Jessica.
Jumeni would defeat what here. Big trippy. As also come MTN users of Kwan. Yenny Radio Entertainment Limited and a Kabumu and a National Lottery Authority. Eshe Caritas Platform Nasi and a regulated Jumedi.
Abi Disiko, ye Disika. Abi TV, edi akrabia chenchire pa, ena abrewa ayetuni. Abi disika jackpot. Yenyan se ube phone. Now I dial star 274 star 8 hash star 274 star 8 hash. Now I put ticket to do a whoop as a witcher. Na shannon so ticket back could be a 10 Ghana City for full 4 ticket to do the channel and no more Kenya. Not when we need to see jackpot. No, the jackpot here. Sika Pudwo Sika Pudwo. What trend day? Dial star 274 star 8 hash is here. Jessica.
Jumeni would defeat what here. Big trippy. As also come MTN users of Kwan. Yenny Radio Entertainment Limited and a Kabumu and a National Lottery Authority. Eshe Caritas Platform Nasi and a regulated Jumedi.
Abi disiko, ye disika. Abi TV, edi akrabia chenchire pa, ena abrewa ayetuni. Abi disika jackpot. Yenyan se ube phone. Now I dial star 274 star 8 hash star 274 star 8 hash. Now I put ticket to do a whoop as a witcher. Na shannon so ticket back could be a 10 Ghana City for full 4 ticket to do the channel and no more Kenya. Not when we need to see jackpot. No, the jackpot here. Sika Pudwo Sika Pudwo. What trend day? Dial star 274 star 8 hash is here. Jessica.
Jumeni would defeat what here. Big trippy. As also come MTN users of Kwan. Yenny Radio Entertainment Limited and a Kabumu and a National Lottery Authority. Eshe Caritas Platform Nasi and a regulated Jumedi.
Abi disiko, ye disika.
Okay, abusia yasan babiem keri beso boame wai anti yasan ba yebe bon komo na yahwe ne ekọ ne de ba ene ye ma memo a ya nyankopon eyi omo ede amayen ahema fo a omo eda yano ewo oman yi mu omo ene yane omo ebetwe nkomo ewo asemba kumienu so na dwumedia bi ebekoso ewo Ghana ha on the 4th to the 10th May 2026 no we are coming to have the National Festival of Queen Mothers. National Festival of Queen Mothers. enti eno ena da screen ne so no na ekoso ewo Victoria Park eye Cape Coast enti eno ehun nkomo ana ye betwetwe ewo ha no na ma pacho bichiamu
Joso.
Pacho mokwanso
Bro.
Nice. Na mesha said ye say yenim nanso ye bisa biom. Ene de ye be hia ye sorry ye say ene ye be ye ne ye maame no betwe nkomo afa program bi a baso na say ate but ye sanso bisa. Dien ena enemu eba
Yo. Osia da wase. Se yenya akwenya se. Na ye be pense yensem mo.
Pasho be kasa na wabudin ene wo
title. Yo, me pato. Ye frame me ye the paramount queen mother of Have traditional area. Yeah, me ye Mama Gan Shrawa the fourth. The president of the traditional council. And then the president of the Festival of Queen Mothers.
Wow. So that means, you know, you are the brain behind it, ably supported by other Queen Mothers. If I would say that.
You are
the president.
Me, your president.
Manager. Nice one. Mommy, Pacho, also working so what you say, who would and where you present.
Of Apisokubi traditional area.
Apisokubi
region. Yabuye district.
Wow. Okay. Wow. And then you better be waha. But we are ready for it. But the batcho also Udi and title. Na just say wasa central region. Ejumako okay. Nice one. Enti ene de yesempa Abi TV yesempa say ye ne ahema titufo e wo Ghana ha na ewebo nkomo. Na yeka Ghana National Queen Mothers Festival. Festival of Queen Mothers. What are we trying to preach?
Well, I person trying to say, person my na our Queen Mothers. You na kabom. Ni tradition. Ya madie. Almost a manzi. Aha. Ye tre. Na say to say me say I'm free for altar. So me they give me there. Me from all the regions. Okay. Na ye na ye fe. Inti ye pen kapom ye pese nyina ya no ye baako. Wati mi wa ka me bia ni baby a. Ye kapom ye ma Yes.
So this is the reason why Modi Jumedie we eba of the National Festival of Queen Mothers Ghana no. Good. Enti when you know at the end of the day, meaning say botaya anytime Modi Jumedie eba say to unite Queen Mothers, to unite mother. But yeba our regions and wherever we are no. What are some of the things and maybe let's say girl child abuse and enyama e dey teach you and ye be ka ho na ye be bon komo e wo dwumedi ase
ye na ye ema ye tena fi ehwe mofra emema de Omo de maya. No omo. Ye ye be gada ahwe e kwan he wo se ye de wo mo e fa so sisi wo. Enti ye meti mi aka che yi ki se. Ye ma adisua ho ehia ye. Na edumashia so enye ohye se e wo se chinchina da ko university. Na mom se wo hwe na sadisua no wo fam ma wa. Wo modia se wo be ta eduma ehia. Na wo so wanya wo nsa no eduma. Se bi emema ne de wo mo ho da e ma ye. Se wo de wo mo ma wo ba. Ye ko di wo. Na ko fa ko ha.
Mame, bacho usma mimbisa wo. We die ade a ha me wo ema ho. Den tichu pa na wonim se eye ohawa ema fm wo Ghana ha. Minim se wo wakoye hema de wonim bebre aba wo kon. Ba den na ye ohawa wo ema fam na de na de ba.
Ndase. Michia amanhim fa wo de wo Ghana. Ene amanhim bia wotim oshom. Oh, you mean they ma wo de ne de ma batina ha. Na ye ba ebedi nkomo ya kire za order anyima ye ye. Asime bi se na anyen. Za ya ho kasa wo nya ho nye menyi no sabe bi mo nya wa na we da ma fu neja. Za ma nya nkotin ma na ye so. Da ma din ya wa kodo wo na brabo ma. O ma ya ha papa. Nti ono okor. O to de bien. Yan culture ya amamma na ye ne ye je. Nti no we traditional queen mothers no what they win there tete na ye ne san yazeba brago na ye ba hwa nia ye nyema fom na esia ye to na sesam ye rekasa kire won ekobenyinu a ba ye benyinsan nti menko wo mmereba so kata wo musie nti dam nsema ot de minyara o de ye bobo anu na ye hwe na ye ka osan de o ye nsema o ho yen afro ka fanyinsan ba o da hene do nti tam biara o da nya ye hu ne de za ye biara Ode my akmoto you me inteda meaningful work another warrior.
Mame bacho msambra also esan say ye celebrate a ma na munyina moye ye ma mefui last year and I said this year mu ye who say nansen no ye ko social media so a ye mu say na e ma e bro mo ma na e kwan so a mo bro mo no ube mu say ento asum wakoye oman nana hima woda oman anu efutu be na wode ma awofo teaching emma no senia ombetumi ekura omumama yie
yo medase yan kasa no senia ntiti ya obenya wo fie no eno na ade be kwa bonten wo ba na wo bro no sa no edi eno waye titi ni ye wo titi ni ye a wo benya ni ye ene se awofo ni bi wo ho a wo mo piepia wo ma no ekokrom abofra de wo no no yo baba oni nya wadamfo oye wadamfo a de obe kebia obe diso mimi wo mama nan wo nyina le kama to esanse so one kasa de obe ka kire no ene ntiti a odi be ma no no eno so eno betina sa ebro no obo na no agede obo no no wakuna na
etoda kasa bi o mo kan se sabi o papa wo na woja wato yan so nti sa oya wo no ene wa amamifo bi mu a nti anu so no pese otu ya amamifo
because wa na ukonya wuku na ukonya sabi o tafrate mpanifo manemu a na wakwakonya wo mpana ena one wanyem wo ne sen ena akoda na ti wo no me tell adwen be ne ba wotiri nti a woni ne koda ye ye ankase ye mistakes bebre awona ye won basa no bebre efie ankasa na wo bura koda no se ni papa ansho ana wanhwe no a na wo bono na okunu a na emfaso be na obenya the best thing is so ni mu ye keke one wakope wasem so no de on share wo otini baby una wakofa na ba enti sa odi na ba tubo na hwe no Say, we shall not send it and I'll bet me a school. And that's what you might dear papa. Madam Coscience and Juma. At the palm war home, a 3 year war home, nails a war home. And you're my baby, seminar ye. And you're my baby, a war home. Fanoko, non coscience. Or not so the Kakraba, now so the Kakraba. Who money you? Yes. Or the Kakraba, now so the Kakraba. When the budget. And the best ceremony.